how you spell consultant? I should know how to spell consult. Okay. Need to finish that out. Okay. Let's put on some music. Start this one. So what I'm going to do is just run through the communities. Looks like it's out. Looks like everything's out. By the end of this, you'll be able to fill the last column, identify the sharing mechanism. Versa major. Being a local player to a regional one, recently opened a second sales distributor center in a neighboring state competitively priced. Growth. Setting up partner resellers with Cloud. So I guess this is just launch this. Ooh, we got a nice video. Am I zoomed in still? Yep.
By the end of this video, you'll be able to describe a community's position as part of a Salesforce org, understand the differences between communities' licensing tiers, understand how community users are provisioned via accounts. Whether you call it a portal, a help forum, a support site, HR Central, an online community is a great way to connect customers in a new way, share information, and collaborate on business processes. A community built using Community Cloud sits on top of your Salesforce org, using the powerful Salesforce platform at its core. An org can host multiple communities, each independent of one another. Think of them as flowers growing independently from one another from the fertile soil that is Salesforce. In order to fully understand how communities work in an org, we have to learn a bit more about community license types. There are 3 tiers of licenses: Customer Community, Customer Community Plus, and Partner Community. Each solves a particular use case. Choosing the right community licenses used exclusively for external users is one of the most critical decisions for any community project. Let's see how they work. The Customer Community license is ideal for customers' portal or peer-to-peer forum use cases. The license is great for communities with thousands or millions of users. For example, Let's say you set up a knowledge base where you expect folks to find the product info that they need. Beyond looking at knowledge articles, asking other community members questions, and creating a case or two, these community members won't be doing much else. Or let's say you have a customer portal, which includes having customers log in to pay a bill, report a missing credit card, or update their home address. Both these use cases are perfect for the customer community license type. Customer Community Plus license goes a step above customer community licenses and can be used for both B2B and B2C use cases that don't involve sales scenarios. Some key benefits include all the sharing benefits of a full Salesforce license and access to reports and dashboards. Partner Community licenses are the highest license tier and are great for B2B use cases where your company sells through a distribution channel. This license grants access to Salesforce objects such as leads, opportunities, and campaigns. It can be used in a variety of use cases like partner relationship management for resellers, broker portals, dealer sites, or B2B commerce. Each different community license determines different levels of access to objects and features. Once you've figured out the types of licenses you need for your communities and have a few ways to play in your org, it's time to set up your users. First and foremost, every community user in your org has to be associated with an account. There are no two ways about this. Want a community user? Then you need an associated account.
I think I've seen this.
There are two different account types in Salesforce: person accounts and business accounts. A person account represents an individual and combines the account and contact fields into a single record. One person account equals one community user. Person accounts can be used on Customer Community and Customer Community Plus licenses. Person accounts only work with Customer Community and Customer Community Plus. Business accounts represent companies. You can create many community users with a business account. Here are the steps you need to take to create community users within a business account. 1. For the partners, convert the account to a partner account. 2. Create a contact in the account. And 3. Convert the contact into a community user. Let's recap. You purchased community licenses and created users using accounts. You have one or multiple communities in your org. Finally, you associate users as members of a community. The same user can be a member of multiple communities. And a community can have different users with different license types associated to it. Let's take an example. You purchased 10,000 customer community licenses for your support community and 500 partner community licenses for your reseller community. You created 1,000 customer users via accounts and made them members of the support community. Then you created 250 partner users via accounts and made them members of the partner reseller community. You also added the same 250 partner users to the support community so that they can support your customers and get more business by showing expertise. Let's take a look at the fundamental concepts we learned in this video: how a community lives in an org, how community users are created using person or business accounts, the different license tiers and their characteristics. These are some of the most important concepts you need to understand to know how communities work within the context of a Salesforce org. With this knowledge in your arsenal, you're now ready to understand more complex issues when it comes to sharing data in communities. To learn more, check out these resources, or join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.
Community settings. Now we're going to change the number of partner roles to 2. We touch on what this means later in the project. Okay. which means that you've created it so far. Take a quick look. You'll be able to customize.
What this is saying then is that just as you don't know how you manage to be conscious, how you manage to grow and shape this body of yours, that doesn't mean to say that you're not doing it. Equally, you don't know
Typo.
how the universe shines the stars, constellates the constellation, and
Yes, we're checking
galactifies
the
the galaxies.
contacts.
You don't know. But that doesn't mean to say that you
Those partners.
aren't doing it in just the same way as you're breathing without knowing how you breathe.
Do I have this one? Okay. What if I had deleted everything? That's not what I meant to click. Oh, where's this guy? I'll have to look into that. Babe. Nothing, just seeing if you're out the shower. Yeah. Are you out the shower? Yeah, I'm out the shower. Are you out the shower? Barbara. Anyways, we're gonna get stuck on that all day. What's up, cat? What are you meowing about?
Put the fucking mic on. Put the fucking mic on. Put the fucking
Hi.
mic on.
Look how big you are. Before you couldn't even reach up here.
Put the fucking mic on.
Hi, little guy. Hey, what are you meowing about, huh?
Put the fucking mic
What are you
on.
meowing about? You bite my
Put the
cords.
fucking mic on.
Hey. Are you a good cat? Come on, let's go.
to dreams. To dreams.
got no food. Got no food for you, cat. All right. Back in action. Where are my lo-fi beats? Certified fresh. Adding these guys as a community. Administration. Members. Pretty sure we have to go partner. Users. org-wide defaults give you full control over the baselines. Got a message.
After watching this video, you'll be able to describe what external org-wide defaults do and how to use them, and list what you must consider when using external org-wide defaults. If you haven't yet, watch the Who Sees What series to understand the basics of sharing in a Salesforce org. Let's first jog your memory about org-wide defaults. Organization-wide defaults, also known as org-wide defaults, set the baseline level of visibility for each object for your internal Salesforce org users. The baseline you've set for internal Salesforce users works great until you decide to launch a community or portal for external users. Those external users then get the same org-wide default settings as internal users. But what if one day you need a different set of security checks for external users? That's when external org-wide defaults come in. External org-wide defaults set the baseline record access for external users. They are the first line of defense when giving access to data to external users. When you enable external org-wide defaults, you can define separate record access policies for internal and external users. Let's see how this works in real life. For many years, Pacifica sold its products through a direct sales channel. They used public org-wide defaults on the opportunity object for maximum visibility. As Pacifica extends into new markets, it launches a portal where partners can sell Pacifica's products. Partners compete and shouldn't see each other's opportunities, and they shouldn't see opportunities owned by Pacifica's sales reps. To meet this new sharing need, Pacifica sets the opportunity external org-wide default to private. This ensures that partners only see the opportunity they own or that are shared with them. What should you consider when setting up your external org-wide defaults? For one, they're only available for a subset of Salesforce objects. If you want to expose reports and dashboards to external users, set the org-wide default on that object to private. Also, remember that external users can't have more access than internal users. External org-wide defaults work on all community license types. To learn more, check out these resources, or join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.
What's up, cat? Chill out. What do you want? Come up here, come. Alright, let's get back to work, cat. What's up, guy? Is your butt stunk? Ew. It does. Get off the computers now. Alright, we're talking about, for example, you may have public read-only access and opportunities. Close out a lot of this stuff. Cat moved away. Go behind there. Come in. Get down. Get down. Cat, just chill out, dude. You're just up here. Don't go up there. missing something here. There we go. No. I'll kick you out of here if you try to bite me. Well, looks like I'm either logged in as somebody else. I think that's what it was. I was logged in as somebody else. Let's go to the builder and let's check this out. Okay. This is saying click anywhere on the navigation bar, so that's this bar up here. Okay, click the navigation menu. I was going slow. Click add item, drag a new item under the sales. Assuming we're going to name it opportunities. Okay, you're getting cat hair all over my pants right now. You need a good brushing, son. Alright, setting up account. Setting up account roles and role hierarchies.
Yeah, sure. Come on, I'll walk you home.
In this step, we're going to set up account roles and see if they fit in within the Salesforce role hierarchy. Check the visibility. Watch this.
After watching this video, you'll be able to describe how role hierarchies work for external users, access the considerations you need to make in order to use role hierarchies for external users. If you haven't yet, watch the Who Sees What series to understand the basics of sharing in a Salesforce org, as well as Who Sees What in Community series. Let's do a quick recap of role hierarchies and how they affect data sharing for Salesforce users. Use a role hierarchy to open up record access beyond what is set at the org level using org-wide defaults. With a role hierarchy, users at any role can view, edit, and report on all the data that is owned by or shared with users below them in the hierarchy. We extend the role hierarchy to external users through account roles, which are specific to external users in communities and portals. In Salesforce orgs, roles are associated to a specific user. However, for portals and communities, external users are always created in association with accounts. So in a world of communities, roles are first associated with an account and then, by extension, to users. Customer and partner accounts can have up to 3 account roles: user, manager, and executive. Using their associated roles, customer and partner accounts extend the Salesforce role hierarchy to external users. Data visibility rolls up from the user role associated to the account all the way up the hierarchy. Let's take a look at an example. Pacifica, a hardware company, sells its product through channel partners. Pacifica partner accounts in Salesforce are set up with 2 account roles: user and manager. Alex is an employee of Pacifica. He is assigned to the US Channel Manager role in Pacifica's role hierarchy. As a channel manager, Alex owns a few partner accounts, including Olympia resellers. The Olympia reseller partner account has partner users associated to it, including Joe, a sales rep for Olympia. Joe is assigned to the Olympia reseller user account role. Any records owned by or shared with Joe are visible to the role above Joe, his manager Marta, who is assigned to the Olympia reseller's manager role. Those same records owned by Joe are also visible to Alex and Pacifica, and other Pacifica employees who are assigned to the US Channel Manager role in the Salesforce org. Finally, Pacifica employees in roles above the US Channel Manager user role have visibility into all Alex's accounts and associated records. Why does this matter? Having visibility all the way up the hierarchy ensures accurate reporting, pipeline visibility, and a complete view of your business with partners or customers. What should you consider when setting up your account roles? Account roles are created in the org when you create the first community user on a partner or customer account. By default, your Salesforce org is set up with 1 account role for customer accounts and 1 for partner accounts. Using 2 or 3 account roles may affect performance, so try to minimize the number of roles whenever possible. Account roles are created for each account, ensuring users in one account can't see data from users in another account. New orgs can have a maximum of up to 5,000 roles by default. Contact support to increase the number of roles to 100,000. The absolute maximum number of account roles you can have in Salesforce is 500,000, and you will need Salesforce approval in order to have that many. Account roles are available for Customer Community Plus and Partner Community licenses. You can't create account roles on person accounts, just business accounts. To learn more, check out these resources, or join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.
exploration at its greatest.
What is this? What is all of this too? Make him a roll. Probably says the roll. Channel. What?
So why are you upset?
I probably sucked more today than anyone in the history of Kung Fu, in the history of China, in the history of sucking. And the 5. Man, you should have seen them. They totally hate me.
Ooh, stop.
How's Shifu ever gonna turn me into the Dragon Warrior?
Okay, we're bugging out. Let's just close that too.
I mean, I'm not like the 5. I've got no claws, no wings, no venom. Maybe I should just quit and go back to making noodles.
Channel sales team. I don't want to search on this app.
Quit, don't quit. Noodles, don't noodles. You are too concerned with what was and what will be. There's a saying. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
Well, I came upon a spot that was simply the most beautiful
After
spot I'd
watching
ever seen
this
in my
video,
life.
you will be able
And I said
to
at that time, if I ever had
describe
the
how sharing rules
power,
work for external
What do you
users,
want, Paul?
I would build a house.
understand
I
which
always wanted a
community
house in
license
the mountains. When I was a
types
kid, I
can
wanted
use
a house
sharing
in the
rules.
mountains, and I
Don't
said
come
if I
up
ever get the
here.
chance,
If you
I'd build a
haven't
house
yet,
in the
watch the Who Sees What series
And then it came
to
and I did, and I
understand the
built it on a
basics
spot
of
that
sharing in a
was,
Salesforce
as I
org,
said, the most beautiful spot I'd ever seen.
as well as Who Sees What in Communities playlist. Let's do a quick recap of sharing rules and what they do. Sharing rules grant additional access to records on an object-by-object basis, and work the same way for external users as they do for internal users. You can create sharing rules based on owner or meeting certain criteria, and share records between groups of users. Salesforce creates and maintains the following community-specific groups: portal roles, portal role and subordinates, roles, internal and portal subordinates, all customer portal users, and all partner user public groups. And if you have channel programs and levels set up, you will have channel programs and level groups. Let's take a look at a couple of examples of how to use sharing rules to grant access to records in communities and portals. Pacifica has a variety of partners, including distributors and resellers. Acme is a distributor, and Olympia is a reseller. Acme, a distributor, needs to manage opportunities created by Olympia, which is a reseller. Let's see how it's done. Pacifica creates a sharing rule on the opportunity object. The sharing rule gives access to opportunities owned by Olympia users, assigns their user roles to Acme portal roles and subordinates. What if Acme needs similar access to opportunity of all the reseller they do business with? Well, first the Pacifica admin creates a public group that includes all the reseller accounts and their users. Then, she edits the sharing rule on the opportunity object that gives Acme users read-write access to opportunities owned by users in the reseller group. And voila! Acme account users can now access all the opportunities owned by all the resellers. Sharing rules are only supported with Customer Community Plus and Partner Community licenses. To learn more, check out these resources, or join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.
And it was away from things.
Alright, I'm getting up. What do you want? What's up? object by object. What's going on? There's a April challenge, quest challenge. So there's one every month, so I'm gonna try the one for May. It gets released. That's pretty sick. Okay, sharing rules grant. Partner managers in the Express Logistics and Transport account need read and write access to opportunities owned by all partner managers of Edge Communications. So we're going to set up a sharing rule for this. Cat, if you come over here and start yelling at me to feed you, I'm going to be mad. We're clicking new on opportunity. Based on record owner. Edge communication partner manager. read and write access to all opportunities owned by Edge and Edge Communications Partner Manager will support and instead of partner users with the partner managers. Using sharing ability can give access to the record owned by internal Salesforce users to external users who have customer community plus or vice versa. Public group private part users. Read complicated fun. Wants the partner manager to be aware of a high priority energy. The company also wants the director of channel sales to be aware of these counts. Business. Okay, so we're just creating a public group for both of those. To house both of them. I didn't know you could do that, so that's very good information. So we're putting in the director of channel sales here, and then we're portal roles. Now we're doing edge communication portal manager, and we're doing express logistics manager. Let's save. Let's recap this. Let me read this one more time. Person manager wants partner managers to be aware of high priority energy accounts. The company also wants the director of channel sales to be aware of these accounts. This is a public group, so let's save this. And then we're going to go to the sharing settings. Okay.
After watching this video, you will be able to describe
this.
sharing mechanisms available only to external users, understand which license types can use these sharing mechanisms. If you haven't yet, watch the Who's What series to understand the basics of sharing in a Salesforce org, as well as Who's What in Communities playlist. Salesforce offers a sharing mechanism available only to external users. We call this sharing sets. Sharing sets were made specifically for high-volume communities, making it easier for a large number of community users to have access to records or other users. Sharing sets use profiles to give record access to a group of users, unlike sharing rules, which use roles and public groups. A sharing set can have one of two concepts: a direct lookup on the records you want to share, such as the accounts associated to a case, or an indirect lookup on the records you want to share, such as the account associated to an asset which is associated to a case. Let's look at a couple of examples to understand how this works.
Yeah, we need some examples.
In our first example, Pacifica wants to give customers on the same account access to each other's cases.
Real quick. So, if I go here to accounts, and I already see the accounts that they have. So they have a couple United Oils. Okay, we can already see that it's on here. It's only on here because these customers are high priority.
To do this, Pacifica creates a sharing set on the case object, giving read access to cases owned by the users of the same account. In this way, users within the same account can see each other's cases. This sharing set is using a direct lookup. In our second example, Pacifica wants to give service contractor access to accounts of homeowners who have purchased a solar panel. The solar panel is represented as an asset on the homeowner account. To give contractors access to homeowner accounts, the Pacifica admin does two things. First, she creates an accounts lookup field on the asset object. Then she creates a sharing set on accounts. She uses an indirect account lookup on the asset object. The service contractors will get read access to homeowner accounts when the account and assets are linked via lookup. Let's see this in action. Alex, a homeowner, buys a solar panel from a Pacifica reseller, Solar Contractors. He signs an installation and service contract with Solar Contractors. Solar Contractor is added as a lookup to the solar panel asset record with the service contract object. As a result, the Solar Contractor technicians have read access to Alex's account, so they can call him to set up an appointment. Sharing sets are available to all community licenses. Records shared using sharing sets aren't visible via org-wide defaults, role hierarchies, or sharing rules. You can only create one sharing set per object and per profile. Data shared using sharing sets aren't visible in reports and dashboards. Sharing sets support the following objects. We learned that sharing sets only work with community licenses. So how do your internal users get access to records owned by external users? Welcome to shared groups. Shared groups grant internal users access to records shared through sharing sets. A user in a shared group gets full access to records owned by users associated to the sharing set. Previously, we saw how Pacifica used a sharing set to give users on the same account access to each other's cases. Pacifica now wants all their internal support agents to have full access to those cases. To do so, the Pacifica admin creates a share group on the sharing set and adds all support agents. As a result, those agents get full access to cases visible through this sharing set. Share group is associated to a sharing set. You can only have one share group per sharing set. A share group grants full read, write, edit access to records owned by users in sharing sets. To learn more, check out these resources, or join us on the trail at trailblazer.salesforce.com.
actually did not get an email from this, and this is because the community doesn't have, or portal users don't have access. Configuration to the community itself. Actually change that here. Should be administration members. So now I should get an email. You still can't see that on the layout. There's no place for cases. So. Let's do it again. So right now there's no open cases. I'm gonna open up a case under that account for Jack. Are these all closed? Okay, these are all closed. I think that should actually be it. Yep, there it is. This should also already be done. Not done. Interesting. Is that cool? Distributor read write. The opportunity. Account ID, owner ID, okay. Account relationship data sharing rule identifies the account relationship type. The type of information that you want to share in the access level to the record, to the records. Okay. The account relationship type is perhaps the most important part of the equation. What connects the sharing rules with the account relationship, which we set up in a little bit. Your org comes equipped with several account relationship types in place, but you can add more to the business as required. Okay, now associate the sharing logic to the distributors she needs to define the specific distributors and resellers. So I'm going to express logistics. May have needed to add more to the related list, because this one's asking for the from related list. Yeah, so this one's both of them. Okay, so then let's go to express logistics, and then we're looking for from. So distributor settings that we were just talking about a minute ago. Oh. Nope. So if we label them a distributor, we get these settings here. We get read-write access. We label it as something else. In this relationship, we could potentially have different properties. Oh, that's interesting. We can't let's delete the whole thing. So in account relationships, account from is the account that gets access to the data. So we're giving express access to pyramids. This is Sean. This is Barbara. If we refresh this, okay, now we have opportunities from Pyramid, which is pretty dope. Super great now. Sharing without having to ask sharing opportunities. Who needs it? Go to this now. Open this up. So partner users. Modify this. Using the partner users in the same account, Salesforce users in role hierarchy, that was just role hierarchies. Partner users in a different account sharing roles. Other customer users on the same. Share something like this. Cases, other customer users on the same account sharing sets of partner users associated to a different account relationship. Very nice. Very nice. What's the next thing? Building knowledge in chat. So we dropped one. We'll probably need to work on these next ones over the next couple days. Oh, hey, Steve. Yeah, you're probably right. It's getting late, and I'm getting pretty tired. Probably turn my mic up on OBS as well. Properties. But yeah, it's the advanced audio properties. It's there. I should probably turn on this music too. But yeah, I'm actually wrapping it up for tonight. Thanks for coming out. This video will, it's 2 hours long. It'll actually be posted on YouTube as well if you wanted to check it out there. But I just ran through this one module in a couple. It took me 2 hours to run through this module. Wow, that's about good timing. And yeah, check out some of my other videos if you're interested, or my YouTube channel, because I have these training videos, and I have some other, if you have like requests on information, or you have a problem you wanted to get solved inside of Salesforce, I most likely will solve it. If it's simple enough. Well, I won't say simple enough, but if it doesn't take like 3 hours, if I'm not doing the whole solution design of your entire organization or whatever it is. So yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. Thanks for coming out. Be sure to subscribe, check out my other channels, and follow the Salesforce, join the Salesforce Discord, all that good stuff.